Recessed lights must be airtight when installed in specific locations to prevent moisture and air leakage. The most common scenarios where airtight recessed lights are required are in damp or wet locations and in ceilings that separate a conditioned space from an unconditioned space. Firstly, let's examine damp or wet locations. A damp location is defined as an area subject to moderate degrees of moisture. Examples include some basements, barns, cold storage warehouses, and partially protected locations under canopies, marquees, roofed open porches, and similar locations. A wet location is defined as an area subject to saturation with water or other liquids. Examples include car washes, unprotected locations exposed to the weather, and interiors subject to splashing or flooding. In damp or wet locations, airtight recessed lights are required to prevent moisture from entering the fixture. Moisture can cause corrosion of the electrical components, leading to premature failure of the light. Furthermore, moisture can create a shock hazard. Airtight fixtures have gaskets and seals that prevent moisture ingress, ensuring the safety and longevity of the installation. Secondly, let's consider ceilings that separate a conditioned space from an unconditioned space. A conditioned space is an area that is heated or cooled. An unconditioned space is an area that is not heated or cooled, such as an attic, crawl space, or garage. When recessed lights are installed in a ceiling separating these two spaces, air can leak through the fixture, compromising the energy efficiency of the building. In the winter, warm air from the conditioned space can escape into the unconditioned space, increasing heating costs. In the summer, hot air from the unconditioned space can enter the conditioned space, increasing cooling costs. Airtight recessed lights prevent this air leakage, reducing energy consumption and improving the comfort of the building. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides guidelines on the installation of electrical equipment in different locations. Article 410.116 covers recessed lighting fixtures. While the NEC doesn't explicitly mandate airtight fixtures in all situations, local building codes may have stricter requirements. It is crucial to consult local building codes and regulations to ensure compliance. In addition to preventing moisture and air leakage, airtight recessed lights also offer other benefits. They can reduce the risk of fire by preventing combustible materials from coming into contact with hot components. They can also prevent dust and insects from entering the fixture, maintaining the cleanliness and appearance of the light. When selecting recessed lights for a specific application, it is important to consider the location, the type of insulation, and the desired level of energy efficiency. Airtight fixtures are typically more expensive than non-airtight fixtures, but the long-term benefits of energy savings and reduced maintenance costs can outweigh the initial investment. To identify airtight recessed lights, look for the airtight or IC-rated designation on the product label. IC-rated fixtures are designed to be installed in direct contact with insulation, while non-IC-rated fixtures require a minimum clearance from insulation. The installation of recessed lights should always be performed by a qualified electrician. The electrician will ensure that the fixtures are properly installed and that all applicable codes and regulations are met. A proper installation can lead to safety hazards and reduced performance. When installing airtight recessed lights, it is important to properly seal any gaps or openings around the fixture. This can be done using caulk or other sealant materials. The sealant will prevent air leakage and ensure that the fixture is truly airtight. The type of recessed light also matters. There are many types of recessed lighting like LED, incandescent, halogen, and CFL. LED recessed lights are the most energy efficient option, and they also have a longer lifespan than other types of lights. When choosing LED recessed lights, look for fixtures that are Energy Star certified. Energy Star certified fixtures meet strict energy efficiency guidelines and are tested for performance and reliability. The size and shape of the recessed light also matter. Recessed lights are available in a variety of sizes and shapes, including round, square, and rectangular. The size and shape of the fixture should be chosen to complement the architecture of the room. The trim of the recessed light is the visible part of the fixture that surrounds the light bulb. Trims are available in a variety of styles and finishes, including white, black, chrome, and brushed nickel. The trim should be chosen to match the decor of the room. The color temperature of the recessed light is measured in Kelvin. A lower Kelvin temperature, such as 2700 Kelvin, produces a warm, yellowish light. A higher Kelvin temperature, such as 5000 Kelvin, produces a cool, bluish light. The color temperature of the recessed light should be chosen to create the desired ambience in the room. The light output of the recessed light is measured in lumens. A higher lumen output produces a brighter light. The light output of the recessed light should be chosen to provide adequate illumination for the task at hand. Dimmable recessed lights allow you to adjust the brightness of the lights. This can be useful for creating different moods or for saving energy. When choosing dimmable recessed lights, make sure that the dimmer switch is compatible with the fixture. Some recessed lights have adjustable beam angles. This allows you to focus the light on a specific area or to create a wider spread of light. Recessed lights with adjustable beam angles are useful for accent lighting or for highlighting artwork. Some recessed lights have built-in occupancy sensors. This automatically turns the light on when someone enters the room and off when they leave. Recessed lights with occupancy sensors can save energy and provide added convenience. Some recessed lights have built-in emergency backup batteries. This provides power to the light in the event of a power outage. Recessed lights with emergency backup batteries are useful for providing illumination in critical areas such as hallways and stairwells. When choosing recessed lights, it is important to consider the cost of the fixture and the cost of installation. Recessed lights can range in price from a few dollars to several $100s. The cost of installation will depend on the complexity of the project and the rates of the electrician. In addition to the NEC, other organizations such as the Illuminating Engineering Society, or WISE, provide guidelines on lighting design and installation. The IES guidelines can be helpful for ensuring that the lighting system is safe, efficient, and effective. When planning a recessed lighting installation, it is important to consult with a qualified lighting designer or electrician. They can help you choose the right fixtures for your needs and ensure that the installation is done correctly. It's also important to consider the accessibility of the recessed lights for maintenance and replacement. If the lights are installed in a high ceiling, it may be necessary to use a ladder or scaffolding to reach them. Consider using recessed lights with long-lasting LED bulbs to reduce the frequency of bulb replacements. Furthermore, consider the impact of recessed lighting on the overall aesthetics of the space. Recessed lights can be used to create a variety of lighting effects, from subtle ambient lighting to dramatic accent lighting. The placement and spacing of the recessed light should be carefully considered to achieve the desired effect. Consider using recessed lights in combination with other types of lighting, such as pendant lights or wall sconces, to create a layered lighting scheme. A layered lighting scheme provides flexibility and allows you to customize the lighting to suit different activities and moods. Remember to always turn off the power before working on any electrical equipment. This will help to prevent electric shock. If you are not comfortable working on electrical equipment, hire a qualified electrician to do the job for you. Regularly inspect the recessed lights for any signs of damage or wear. Replace any damaged or worn components immediately. This will help to ensure the safety and reliability of the lighting system. Clean the recessed lights regularly to remove dust and dirt. This will help to maintain the brightness of the lights and prevent them from overheating. When cleaning the recessed lights, use a soft cloth and a mild detergent. Avoid using harsh chemicals or abrasive cleaners, as these can damage the finish of the fixtures. By following these guidelines, you can ensure that your recessed lighting installation is safe, efficient, and effective.